Oh my. Y'all don't know just how hard this is. Okay. Align that back in there. Oh. Whoa. Oh, it's huge. Oh my god, it's huge. Oh my god, that's not what I wanted to do. But I'm trying to fix it. Trying to fix it. And I think this is the best way to go about it. Zooming in. I mean, I probably should have done this off stream, but I was running out of time. And I also do not like how this keeps... Oh gosh. Just like shove it into the corner there. Talking about the audio. Well, I don't know about you. Oh, welcome to the stream, Stefan. Hopefully Oho Spot hops in too, so he can be bullied live. Oh, oh sweet! Thanks for letting me know. Now comes the music. I'm just messing around with the layout a bit here. I'm gonna guess that the full bar up there in the corner looks really tiny and it's almost illegible. But hopefully y'all get the idea. Maybe it's a little too loud. Sonic music tends to be a bit on the louder side. That should be fine, you know, not too quiet but not too loud. Well, I guess nothing better to do than to get started now. Nothing else to do other than getting started, I mean. Eating Ritz right now. Ritz crackers. How are you guys doing? Actually, getting started here. Before I get started, just want to show what I've gotten done. This... Why are we to Monday? Yeah, this Friday, I did my grandma. Before that, I did Acid Scythe. The little doodles that you see were from Axolotl Lover, who joined the stream, and I couldn't help myself but doodle their little axolotl profile picture. Oh well. If anything, he could hop into the video itself once that's uploaded, which will be automatic. We have Small Bean. Okay. Penguin Neck. Melmare, which... Okay. I went a little fast on Penguin Neck, I feel. I mean, it's such a simple one, but... Oh, I just realized this looks like an extra toe, and it should be the back of his foot. I hope that I got the message clear there. Oh, I even forgot the fins, but then again, they're not on the hands either. So here's some Melmares, which I should be able to like zoom in with eyes. Grandma 3. Oh, if only she saw that comment. If only. I gotta bring it up to her. I don't know if she's on the stream right now. Usually she joins and says hello. But she might not actually be in the stream. Oh gosh. But yeah, just zooming in on those details of Melmares. Seriously, this one, by far, this is my favorite one. I mean, I love them all. Don't get me wrong. I love them all. Like if I had kids, I'd just say I love every one of them. But I'm sorry, Melmer takes the cake for me as my favorite one so far, with like all the little touches and all. Here's Joey's, who's got an axolotl with a little goki necklace, and he's sitting on a skateboard. Being underwater, I would say that like the skateboard's just like hovering there, especially as you can tell, because like my whole logic is that they're all underwater. Maybe Melmer's is like in heaven or something. I don't know. Here's Corey's, which I also really like how this one turned out, especially like the details on the gills. Corey actually has like, in real life, Corey has tattoos, but I didn't do them here because I didn't have a reference for the tattoos. Plus, it would have been a little bit too much. And here's the little fella, the one who started it all. And oh gosh. And yeah, I kind of redrew him. Just to test out my new pen. The pen that I made to try and replicate the micron brushes. So yeah, now. Oh no, you guys got to see a little tease of what's coming. Oh, y'all were not supposed to see that until the end. Anywho, let's get this started because time flies by. And yeah, so we're gonna start it with with Stefan. Oh my gosh, my brain is not where it should be right now. Grab the right pen, make sure it's the right color and the right size. Oh, actually, I'm gonna have to use the symmetry tool here. I think it'd be oh, okay. Yeah, no. Oh, gosh. I think this is not where it should be. Where is so? Oh, oh no. So you're not being in the right state of mind. I'm not looking forward to that. I mean, I don't think you are looking forward to it either. Not being in the right state of mind, not fun. The eye. Oh my gosh, why is it doing the thing? Why is it doing the thing? It's doing. Okay. Okay. No, that's not. Maybe it's. I swear, I feel like I have the angle right, or it could just be the sketch. Oh no, the adult Skittles. That's one way to call them that. Oh my gosh. Ah! You see what's doing here? This whole zooming thing. I'm not pressing Alt. I'm not pressing the the panning key. I mean, I am now. And it's every time I undo. Well, not every time, but very often it happens, and it bugs me to heck and back. But yeah, no, it's the eye is like all over there. So maybe I have to move it this way. Like if I move it this way, yeah, it's gonna get a close. Joey. Okay, the stream's getting better and better, and it's only starting. I actually got notified on Instagram that you activated the notification, which oh, crazy cat. Oh no, bendito. By the way, I'm gonna be speaking more Spanish on these streams from now on, just because I want to be more inclusive of my fellow Spanish of fellow Spanish speakers. ¡Ey! Café a esta hora, eso no viene muy bien, pero en tu caso es bien diferente al mío. Aunque te lo juro que el café no me hace efecto más nada. Oh my gosh. I think the eyes are just a little whack. I mean, no offense, Stefan. Your eyes are perfect, but the way I drew them, I think I messed up on like the symmetry part. I mean, I wasn't aiming for symmetry, I think. Actually, when it comes to the sketches, I'm not aiming to make them perfect. Yeah, like, que el café dándote sueño es como que lo opuesto. A mí no me da sueño, pero juro que tampoco me despierta tampoco. Sino, simplemente me hace que mi día se sienta más completo. Drinking coffee, it's like, for a crazy cat, drinking coffee makes them sleepy, but for me, I wouldn't even say it wakes me up, it just makes my day feel complete. You know? Like, if I were to turn off the sketch, try to like work this. Excuse me. So anyways, how's everyone doing? ¿Cómo están todos? ¿Cómo han ido el día? How has your day been? Hopefully you all have had a better day than I had. I mean, my day hasn't been... And yeah, I guess that's the best I can explain about coffee for me. Creo que es lo mejor que podría escribir. What, the Scythe? Scythe is here too? We got the whole party? All the while Infinite Steam is playing, which is perfect for partying, if you ask me. Infinite Steam is a total banger. This is the instrumental version too. Two naps. Oh, I should talk less about myself here. But 2 naps though. You must be very well rested. Hopefully you're very well rested. Hold on, let me change around my headphones a bit. The cord is getting all twisty plastic. You are well rested? Oh, well, not bad. Okay, let me put this on again. Oh, all the best to you at work, Saif. I'm glad to have you here listening in. That's just as good. Man, I need to clear up this Sonic playlist because a lot of music here, like, I mean, sure, it's not bad, but it's like not the most fitting for a live stream, I'd say. Okay, let's turn off the sketch and see how that's looking. Oh, you know what? I forgot I can turn things. It's been lousy. Not the mosquitoes. Ooh, be careful for dengue. The longer I look at the screen, the more terrified I am. Ooh. I mean, I guess I'm getting the idea behind your character, right? I'm getting something right here, aren't I? I mean, Stefan, is your character supposed to be scary? Taking 2 naps. It's a new record, if anything. Unless it's not. I don't know how many naps he's ever taken in a single day. But you know, that's a decent-ish number, I guess. I got no say on naps. Blame Baker. Well, thanks Baker for making your character quite the ominous looking fella. So you had but did you have any say on how your character's design was gonna turn out? Like, did you want your character to be very well, he's not like very ominous looking. Not actually looking at the profile picture. I mean, he's kind of spooky, but he could be like a cuddly bear kind of character. You know, very big, very spooky looking, but actually not that bad. Oh my god, I didn't mean to move that. Creo que dejaste caer porque más pequeño me levantó. Me iba a bajar. Ya, so desde pequeña te acostumbraron tu cuerpo a que se duerma con el café en vez de que se despierte. But you know, that's some interesting background to learn about your character, though. Like, what did you, like, did you have a say on your character? Or did Baker just say, "Okay, Stefan, this is your character. Take it or leave it," and you just said, I'll take it." But yeah, coffee making you sleep. I mean, that's actually giving you coffee since you were a kid. That's a dangerous game. I mean, you shouldn't be giving coffee. Crazy Cat, by the way. I don't think kids should be consuming coffee. At least I know I've been drinking coffee since my teens, if I'm not mistaken. But I was always disencouraged from drinking it as creo que no me permitían tomar café cuando era pequeño porque pues se supone que menores no tomen café, le hacen daño, todo esto y aquello. She said both of them are Baker's care. That's one way to put it. Evolved under Baker's care. Now, what could that mean? I guess that's up for everyone else to figure out, myself included. Unless you have a better way of putting it. Because right now my brain's not braining and my analogies are not analogizing. Oh, I totally gotta share it. You know, I should be sharing all of the axolotls in Baker's server too. You know, I've been uploading them here, even in my own server, but I haven't uploaded them to Baker's. No, I feel like maybe I'd be. No, well, then again, I can't really undermine myself because anyone and everyone is allowed to post. I'd have to post one axolotl at a time. I'm pretty sure that would be the rule. Yes, that's real spooky. Alright, can't even keep the symmetry for all the gills because this gill is a little different. Okay, turn off the symmetry ruler. Su familia sí que tiene sus métodos. Ya mientras que no te estén poniendo en mucho peligro. Porque, digo, ya eso, ¿sabes? Con el café es cuestionable, pero parece que lo superaste. One ear is notched off the character. And so that's what, yeah, like, that's what I tried to replicate with, tried replicating here with the gills. Like, one of the gills would be notched. Oh wait, I can actually use symmetry for this. But yeah, like one of the gills, I mean, being an axolotl, I would assume that gill would heal again. Maybe axolotl stuff and just like puts it that way. It'd be pretty morbid if he's just constantly chopping it off like a haircut when you consider that's not hair, that's fur. You know, if there's any music that I'm scared about getting copyrighted for, Sonic music, not a big deal. Apparently it's fine. Apparently Sonic music is copyright free for the most part, at least. But I don't know about Sonic 3 specifically, which, as some of y'all may already know, Sonic 3 had a whole like legal issue because of its music and all, so... Porque vivimos en una zona donde hay muchos mosquitos, Ariashi. De verdad, los mosquitos. A fun fact, as a kid, una vez cuando yo era pequeño, cuando yo era como en mi adolescencia, actually, I think I was more of a teen at the time, I got some diseases that you can only get from mosquitoes, and I got multiple of them at once. yo cogí varias enfermedades que solo son transmitidas por mosquitos a la misma vez. I think it was dengue, chikungunya, and Zika. I got all three of those. Me dio dengue, chikungunya. Me olvidé. It's a weird name. Chikungunya, creo que era. and Zika. Y el Zika. Y ya me hospitalizaron por eso. I felt horrible. Me sentí horrible al principio, pero después en el hospital me estaba sintiendo mucho mejor y no me fue tan terrible. I guess, you know, sometimes I'd like to think I'm not gonna, I won't act like it can't affect me. Yeah, es un trabalengua brutal ahí. It's such a tongue twister. But, sometimes I'd like to think, not that I would genuinely play around with this and risk my health or the well-being of others. But sometimes I'd like to think I'm just straight up immune to anything and everything. Which is not true considering the serious allergy issues I have sometimes. Like yesterday. Wait, was it yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday was Sunday. Yeah, okay, so it was yesterday. I felt awful. Yo me sentí absolutamente horrible ayer. Tenía unas alergias que me estaban matando de lo tan malo que eran. Right, I'm in the line art layer. Okay. But yeah, probably drove his head into something. Is it difficult juggling between English and Spanish? Yes and no. Sí y no. El problema que yo tengo con estar hablando inglés y español es que tengo que, a la misma vez, es que tengo que estar pendiente de lo que estoy diciendo para después traducirlo. The biggest problem I have, and oh my gosh, there's problem number one. I might just start saying things I didn't even say in Spanish. So as I'm translating, I'm not even doing like a direct translation. So Spanish speakers who know English will realize I'm not saying exactly what I just said, and English speakers might realize I'm saying a lot more than what I actually said in Spanish. So it'll become very disorienting and all. But problem number one I have is I have to pay attention to what I'm saying in one language so I can translate it into the other. Todo lo que yo dije en inglés, básicamente, lo que dije, tengo que traducir de inglés, tengo que estar pendiente de lo que digo para traducirlo al otro lenguaje, pero entonces me fui de lo que estaba diciendo y me pasa bien común también y termino diciendo cosas que yo no dije en español, pero en inglés. So yes, it's difficult. It's something I still need to work on. I don't need to work on it per se, but it'd be nice to get better at it. No es algo que tengo que trabajar en hablando en inglés y español, pero es algo que, me gustaría mejorar en. Oh wait, I think the way I did Stefan, because Stefan has he has like a shirt, and he has a shirt on, but like I see like the sleeve over here. Oh gosh, this skill is like so much more different. This just gonna change the drawing altogether. But I guess from here. Hold on, I'm gonna skip this song. It didn't skip the song, what the heck? Oh, because I pressed F6. But yeah, it's really like any skill, it's just a skill that needs to be practiced on. Como cualquier... No sé cómo se dice skill en español. No sé. Como cualquier cosa, es algo que uno tiene que practicar y ejercitar, pero yo tengo mis dificultades con eso y más debido a la forma que yo tiendo a hablar. Especially because of the way I talk, I'm so disorganized. Seriously, I like to pride myself of being a very organized person. But at the same time, in other ways, I'm not. And keep in mind, being organized and being clean are two very different things. I mean, I'm a clean person too. At least I try to be. But if we're talking my room alone, you know, I keep everything where it should. I keep a lot of things where they should be, you know. I try not to make a huge mess of it. Don't ask me when was the last time I swept my room. Actually, no, you can't ask me that. Just a few weeks ago, I think it was. When I was working on my little axolotl box diorama thing, which I still have yet to figure out what I want to do with it. Or what I'm gonna do with it. I have enough trouble competing. Enough trouble. What's your main language? Because so you're essentially saying that English is not your main language. Like, what is your main language then? I mean, if you know a little bit of if you know enough of another language, you know, enough to talk with other people, I'd say that makes you bilingual. You know, if you can understand and all, I suppose there are those multiple facets. Like, you not only have to be able to understand, but you also, not only do you have to be able to understand, like, what someone's saying, but be able to know how to respond back and all. So, yeah, being bilingual is tricky because learning a language is not as simple as just this word. English and bad English. Oh. So, is there, I guess the difference between the two is that one is English and the other is English, but bad. Dang. I can't speak bad English. Even if I tried. It's just, I can't. Or maybe I can, actually. I can try speak bad English. It's hard than seem. No, that is awful. That is awful. Eso es bien mal. Crazy Cat, ¿cómo tú estás ahí? No te estoy dejando aquí. Oye, no espera, Crazy Cat. Sí. Ok, sé que tu lenguaje principal es español, pero también sé que tú puedes hablar inglés. Pero, bueno, no sé si quieres admitir a cuál extento digo a la misma vez. No es tan difícil como decir, no lo entiendo mucho, o al menos que sí. Learn enough Spanish from an ex to know when to duck and cover. When to duck and cover? Oh, wait. You mean like... What? When to duck and cover? That doesn't sound like a good implication there to me. And you're telling me, like, you know, when someone's saying a bad thing and someone's saying a good thing? I guess that's what you're saying. And that's I mean, I guess that's a good thing to know, if anything. I don't know what's funny. When I was younger, when me and my siblings were younger, we used to talk, and my sister did not, back in Puerto Rico, she did not want to learn English. She did not know it. She didn't want to learn it. Mexican chick. Oh, for 3 years, dang, that's a lengthy amount of time. I mean, the breakup didn't go too well, but then again, it's not. I mean, I can only imagine the breakup was probably a little hard, or unless it wasn't. That's none of my business. That's none of my business, unless you want to talk about it. But I hope things have been better for you, since, because 3 years is a long time to be dating someone. At least in my book. At least me saying, as someone who's never dated someone for that long, literally all the people I've officially dated, it's only lasted like a couple of months, and it never ends horribly, but you know, it never lasts too long either. And since then, I haven't really gone to date anyone because I don't have anyone to date. I don't like dating apps. I think I've talked about this in one of the previous streams about how debate. Oh, it was after that. Yeah, yikes. But I mean, hey, at least you guys got 10 things peacefully. That's still what a way to help out, you know, parents trying to be supportive and all, and instead all they do is just make things weird. It's not fun when that happens. Mucho inglés, entiendo algunas palabras. Oh, bendito, y te estoy dejando aquí sin saber. Pues supongo que debería de traducir. Entonces, Stephen está hablando de una de sus relaciones más recién, ¿verdad? Me imagino que fue, digo, no sé si fue una de sus más recientes, pero dice que no le fue tan mal. Um, el cual es chévere. Y yo estaba aquí a punto de empezar hablando de mi experiencia con estar saliendo con gente y teniendo relaciones románticas y eso. Um, Espera que esté diciendo esto bien y que no esté diciendo, porque cuando pienso en relaciones me viene otro tipo de relación en mente y no quiero estar hablando eso aquí. When I say relationships in Spanish, often like directly, I say directly the word relationships, and I'm referring to like dating and all that, or maybe just generally speaking. But in Spanish, it often feels like I'm about to say something else, and that's not what I want to misconstrue it too. Yeah. Oh yeah. Actually, on the subject of like dating apps, how did you two meet? Stefan, how did you and your ex meet? That's always an interesting story. That's always something that I'm fascinated to learn about. Like, how do people meet? Just merely because I want to learn, like, how in the world would I meet my partner? I don't know. I could literally just talk to a chick behind the Stop and Shop counter, and next thing I know, that's my partner right there in the future. Like, without me even realizing it. But you know, I'm also not one to just to bug people just because, like, hey, I'm single, looking for a partner. I don't know you, but you're at work. You have nothing better to do. Want to date me? Like, that's so cringe. Oh, that's just I can't envision it, man. I can't. It's like if I tried to envision how I could date a person with two of, oh, so by means of so essentially by means. Oh, this song just distracted me. By means of other people. Come to think of it, I don't think I've ever had like friends of mine. I think one time I had a college friend. Shoot, what's the word? I'll just say they introduced me to someone who they thought maybe I could have a chance with, but the person smoked, and I'm very strictly about no smoking, so, and I don't know, just the vibes were not the same. Okidoki, esperemos que tu celular cargue bien. Cargue, no cargue. No puedo pronunciar la R muy bien en español. Eso tal vez, si no se han dado cuenta de eso, es un problema que severo que yo tiendo a tener. I can't pronounce the letter R in Spanish very well. You're supposed to do it with a tongue, apparently, but I can't. All my whole life, I've never been able to. I mean, I've been able to figure out how to whistle, so I think, oh, surely, maybe someday I'll be able to figure out how to do the letter R with my tongue. Nope. I've given up on that a long time ago. I don't think that's ever gonna happen. I don't think I can pronounce the letter R properly in Spanish. I mean, in English, it's just grr, you know, it's just a roar, Ripley, radar. I'm going to assume this looks like an arrow and not the other thing that is coming to my mind. Poor O. Poor O's. Getting the short end of the stick. Oh, that's supposed to be his arm? It's supposed to be going something like that. I don't like. I'm drawing this and I'm so confused as to what is what. What's going deer hunting, riding ATVs? I mean, if that's your idea of hanging out, honestly, you and your friends there have a great idea of what it means to hang out. Like, holy cow, that is. I mean, I don't approve of. I'm not sure how to feel about the hunting part. Really, the way I think of it is that as long as it's not an endangered species, I guess it's fine. I say I guess because really I can't have no say. I'm a very pacifistic person, but hey, killing animals is not like it's not something I'm happy about, but it's not something me and many people are happy about. I know for sure, but other animals do it. You know, I guess the difference is that for the most part, some people just do it for sport. But to my knowledge, even people who do it for sport, no, no limits. At least some of them do. There are people who don't, and that's when it can get really bad. Maybe I shouldn't have included Sonic Lost the World soundtrack. There's nothing here. This is heavily provable. Oh my gosh. We're trading a Walmart as a mall. That's crazy. I mean, I guess it's no different from like going to say a Target. But at least Target is, it's more like decorated and all. And it even has like Starbucks and whatnot. Unlike Walmart, which has Subway. Eat fresh. So you dial up email till the mid 2000s. Oh right, I forgot. I forgot how old. Dial up internet. Dang. I mean, that's just what you guys were used to over there. So, it's not really as bad as it might seem. I mean, that's the thing. Nowadays we think of, oh my gosh, it must have been so hard. But like back then, it's like, no, not really. It's not just because it seems so hard because we have it so easy now. Doesn't mean that it was hard. Dial up internet though, man. I think I was born around the time of dial-up internet and all, if I'm not mistaken. I was born on the year 2000, but like by the time I got to experience the internet and all, I never even realized like how things were back then. I never realized it because like I was such a young little kid. Oh, now that I'm listening to the song, it's kind of funny to me because this is the remix in Sonic Generations, but this is not the theme song that plays when you actually. This is the remix of Stardust Speedway. 1980s model. Man, you're about as old as my mom. I mean, my mom was born on 1979. So she was born like right at the end of that decade. But oh my God, I'm focusing a little too hard. I mean, I guess that's what would be desirable for the art, but not so much for the stream. But yeah, things were very different for you back then than they are for me, and in a way, I was still. Yeah, like I envy stuff like that a bit. I mean, I'm kind of glad to be a 2000s kid, like straight up just 2000, because I still got, even if I got just the tail end of it, I got to experience some of it. But with how abundant like video games and all were, video games, arcades, stuff like that. I mean, not arcades, shucks G's in my case. With how abundant all of that was for like me and my siblings, at least me and my brother. Right, because this is supposed to be the gill, or at least in the sketch. But what is this line? I don't think this is the shirt. I think this is supposed to be just a part of like. I'll do this as part of the grays when I get to that. But I don't think that should be a line. Oh right, because if I'm not mistaken, the way I did the eyes, I'm so confused. I'm so It's like this is supposed to be dark, but I think what I'm gonna do is this will be gray, and then there's the black borders around the eyes. I'm pretty sure the eyes have some more like the eyebrow, the muscly eyebrow thing has some more like thickness to it. But yeah, now being born in like the year 2000, I got to experience a lot of things, but at the same time, I was the kind of kid who did not like getting dirty in the mud and all. If I fell, I was such a wimpy kid. If I fell, I would start crying so easily. You know, I didn't like getting dirty. I didn't like getting hurt even at the slightest. Even at the like the slightest injury. I was such a wimpy child, but at the same time, though, I used to play mud. Yeah, for you, your old friend. For me, my old nemesis. But you know, nowadays, I'd argue that's not really the case. I mean, I don't like getting muddy still, but I can tolerate it better than I did back then. We ran barefoot. I didn't. I wanted to wear shoes. No, I did run. Actually, no, I did run barefoot because where we lived in this apartment complex. And keep in mind, I'm from Puerto Rico, so it's like in my childhood, we had a lot of nature to run around in. We had a lot of like grass and terrain and all. And especially in this apartment complex, like there was even a forest behind us. I never really dared step foot in there because, like, gosh knows what hides in the forest. Okay, I think I get what's going on here. Hold on, let me do these skills. Ooh, and we used to have the Tonka trucks. Did you ever get to play with the Tonka trucks or anything like it? Like the big metal Tonka trucks. Was raised on a poultry farm. Never got a good thing that didn't happen. Gosh, and now you mentioned ringworm, and all I can think of is Markiplier's recent playthrough of Friday, Five Nights at Freddy's Into the Pit. Doesn't. I'm glad to be watching the playthrough and not playing it. I don't think it'd be a game up my alley. I think I'd be really bored of it real quick, or like wanting it to be over. But yeah, the giant Tonka trucks, like, dude. Do you ever want? You might never want to be. I don't think anyone wants to be run over a car, but the odds of being run over by a car were less than when you had the Tonka truck. It may as well be like the closest thing, dude. That thing was heavy, but it was so much fun. Oh my gosh. Ours had the back metal, the bucket of it was metal. It was heavy as heck. Some days I wish I could sit down by the dirt. I mean, you still could. You know, who's stopping you from reenacting your childhood experiences, you know? Like, or maybe give it that adult flair of, like, maybe back then you were just making piles of mud, and now as a grown-up you're making mud castles. You know, your excuse could be that you don't like the beach, or unless you do like the beach. Alternatively, you could say you don't have a beach nearby, unless you do, in which case you could just say you have sand. You don't have sand, money, yeah. And by the time you get back home to like play in the mud or something, it's like it's too dark. Which I mean, I don't even know what else to add to this. Heavy equipment operator. Wait, is this really the right color? It's like, I should probably turn off my room's light because my screen is like very, very bright, but not bright enough. I have to play with the adult Tonka toys. Let's go! Oh my god. That is such a fun way of looking at it, dude. You're opening my mind up here to some pretty cursed thoughts here. Ooh, the power. I think in a way my brother is getting some of that experience too. Maybe not like cause he works at an airport, but he does so but his job involves like filling the airplanes with fuel. So I don't like. He's told me time and time again what are some of the things he operates. He says I'm pretty sure he says he rides like a truck or something. Not like a huge truck, maybe like just a little car that lets him go from one place to another. But yeah, no, he wouldn't be surprised if he gets some of that experience too. So does that mean that you're forklift certified? Oh yeah, there's lots of fun to be had. If not fun per se, there's lots of things to be enjoyed at least. Maybe not fun per se, but still stuff to be enjoyed at the airport. Being an airplane fueler. Like my brother has certified psycho. Hey, put me on that boat too. I won't call myself that, but. Because I think I've got other things I could consider myself to be, but not a psycho. Dude, seriously, is my entire selection of Sonic music right here just... Oh shoot, I started this over. You know what? Yeah, let's go with this. But I definitely want Mad Matrix in there. Working a few OSHA regulations. Oh no. You didn't kill anyone in the process though, did you? Well, that's probably not something you'll be talking about here on stream, even if you did. I can only hope you didn't. That is not even something I should be bringing up. But yeah, hopefully no one got hurt. Nah, good. Or did you? Is that just something you think to back yourself? Nah, I'm sure you would never. And I should have probably kept my references for your character and O-host, so I know what to make what to make black, what to make gray, and what to keep white. As you gotta cut a corner so you can go. Yeah, that does happen. Speaking of like cutting corners, I wouldn't say I did so today, but today I got to mow the front lawn. I think I did a decent enough job at mowing it, cleaning it up. There's like this bush we have at the corner of one of the corners of our house, which was getting overwhelmed by some vines. No one wants to stay after 5 p.m. on a Friday. Oh no. Why? Other than just not wanting to stay at work for that much longer, is there like a specific reason, or is it just no one wants to stay at work after that long? Especially because in certain places, I know certain places are bound to be pretty bad at certain times. Gosh, I really hope Mad Matrix makes it to Shadow Generations. Imagine if the only stages we actually got are the ones that have been announced so far. That would suck. I mean, it'd be cool, but then it would also go to show like, wow, I'm paying $50 for like over a 10-year-old game. Isn't Sonic Generations like 15 years old now, more or less? My gosh, I'm gonna be 24 soon. I still can't believe it. But yeah, no, like paying $50 for a 15-year-old or so game, and an expanded story mode that's only it's a new story mode that's only like a couple levels long. Like imagine how much that would suck. Like yeah, they're good levels, but still like after you've been working 12 hours a day, 7 days a week for 8 to 9 weeks straight, yeah, they should regularly. Yeesh. I mean that's almost that to me that almost sounds no different from like people who deal with death and then they become desensitized from it. Only, you know, maybe not as bad as with death, because it's not like, oh, somebody died, that's from a like an OSHA violation or something. Like, nah, that's just like you broke a few rules here and there. I guess it's not as bad, you know, as just somebody straight up dying. It's definitely not as bad as someone straight up dying. That's the worst of it, for sure. Seen it. Oh no. Like in the flesh, you've seen people die from the job. Oh, I'm guessing there were some pretty brutal deaths that you cannot go into detail here. None of us can really go into detail here, otherwise we might just get into trouble, or my account might, you know, I don't know, I guess like the stream might be, yeah, it was enough, it was, but yeah. Working such a job, like bad things are bound to happen. I mean, I think one time the worst I've worked in terms of like hands-on work is as a package handler and for FedEx, and lots of the packages I've held were very heavy. Like there were lots of packages that were, you know, you need help, you can't lift that stuff, you get desensitized to stuff. Yeah. I'd say I haven't gotten desensitized. I don't know if I'm really desensitized to death per se. If anything, I'd just say I'm very weird. The way my emotions work is very weird, but I don't think I'd exactly call it desensitized. Maybe in a way it's more like suppressing. You know, like I might witness something and my brain I will be traumatized by that. I might witness something traumatizing, and don't get me wrong, I am traumatized by it, but you won't see it. You know, where somebody might be where some people might cry, some people might cry, some people might puke. I will probably just stand there staring blankly and leave thinking about what just happened, while being in absolute and utter terror of what I witnessed, but nothing about me shows it. I keep forgetting to color this one in. One of the things I feel I've grown very desensitized to is like it's horrifying things or scary things. You know, like I can't watch a horror like if I watch a horror movie, the worst that'll happen is like I feel a bit stressed out, but I know it's a movie, so nothing bad is gonna happen to me. Scaffolding was always involved on messing with or around scaffolding, so it really was nothing. It was all out of your control. Like every time it was something to do with scaffolding, it really was something out of your control. Doesn't mean that you couldn't witness it, because I mean scaffolding, you know, it's pretty big and all, so more than likely you weren't exactly there to, like, you probably were there to see it happen, weren't you? I wonder if I was talking too loud, by the way, with music playing in my ears and these headphones blocking off all sounds. I can't tell how loudly I'm talking. Ah, heck no, I ain't playing. Nah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hold on. This song, no. Sonic songs doing like really sad, somber, uplifting. No, this is more like uplifting. Sonic doing uplifting songs. This one ain't it. No, this ain't it. But this is it. Yeah. Okay, so you know, this is supposed to be one of the arms. Yes, this is like part of Oho over here. Yes, I once had a friend who had shown me this website. I'm not gonna say what the website is. If you know it, you know it, and that's, you know, good or not for you, I don't know. But they had shown me this website where you can see all kinds of gory, disturbing, real life events, people getting hurt, but not like, oh, this guy kind of just tripped and scraped his knee a little bit or anything like that. No, we're talking people straight up losing parts of their skin or their limbs. Ooh! He's gonna set an alarm to wake him up. Still asleep. Oh, yeah, don't mention it. If you know, you know. And I'm pretty sure there's multiple, but there was at least one that they had shown me, and it was... Also, I do hope Oho makes it. If not, that's fine. I'll always upload the axolotl. I'll upload the axolotl so you can see it, but yeah, it'd be funny. It'd be cool if he got to join in. Though I don't think he'd appreciate. I mean, I don't know Oho that well, but I don't think he'd appreciate joining a stream where I'm drawing him and this is the subject we're talking about. Unless he doesn't care. Oh yeah, nah. I mean, back then people didn't care. Like, I was not there to witness it all, but I know more or less some of the stuff I've seen. Thankfully, I have not seen stuff that's that messed up. I haven't seen people die, just straight up dying live on live footage or anything like that. Like, again, the website that they showed me was... I still have this there was this video that since then has messed up how I see a whole country. Wait, what counts as a whole country? No, I know what counts as a country. Yeah, they showed me a video that has since then messed up my views on a whole country. And it's like, that's not how that country is, but I've heard pretty bad stuff. Yeah, it's... What I saw was worse. It wasn't just losing skin. It was down to the bone. Down to... Oh, God. I still have the image in my head just buried in there, and I don't want to dig it back up, so I'll just keep my mouth shut on it. Point is, I've seen some messed up stuff thanks to that friend. I'm not friends with that person, by the way. That's why I say they're a former friend. Let's scrape the hell out of my name. That's so bad. That is so bad. Do you still have the scar? I mean, that an injury like that would leave a pretty nasty scar on you. It makes for an interesting story to tell, but the image itself is not a pretty one to see. Oh, I'm sure it's not. The series, not the movie. I feel like I do. The only series that comes to my mind is Ridiculousness, like, but that's, you know, that's its own, that's a different show, but it's like, that's what I'm thinking of as you mentioned of it, you know, a video of people doing very dangerous things, which actually it also reminds me of the series 1000 Ways to Die, which nowadays I'm pretty sure it's all staged, it's all fake, but back when I saw that as a kid, yeah, I really shouldn't have been seeing that show as a kid, but mom had it playing on the TV and I saw a bit of it and it really disturbed me because those were some very brutal ways that people died, which, again, for how brutal they were, I'm pretty sure they were, you know, they must have been staged because they wouldn't just have that on live TV, you know. Well, it wasn't like live TV, but surely you get what I mean. Yeah, it's a good scar. A good story to tell right there. Hopefully I get to see it someday. Yeah, you get to see this story. Some videos of one friend, when the show came out, there was a craze of people doing stupid stunts to do that and film him doing the stunts. And is this friend of yours still around? Were they able to, you know, grow old and have kids and a family and live a happy, lively life? It healed pretty well, but still, yeah. Oh, good. But I mean, they must have gotten pretty hurt from doing some of those stunts, didn't they? Because come on, we all know that. Oh yeah, without a doubt. Oh, I got a bit of a nail hanging. It's just still just as dumb, but still just as alive. Still just as alive and still in good shape. I can only hope. Dude, I think what was it? I remember like scraping. In fact, I have a scar on my knee, not like a very awful scar, but now that I'm looking at my knee, yeah, I see like a scar there. It's hidden by the hair on my leg. Oh gosh, you know, it's fine. But I remember scraping my leg on mud, and I think it got pretty bloodied up, but the mud kind of concealed the blood too. So I can't really tell if it was just really muddy or really bloody. But I think that's what that scar is from, and that was back when I was like probably like 10 or something. I was very young at the time, and I was on a walk back home because you know where we live, Puerto Rico. Sometimes we didn't just drive places. Like my mom had a car, but there were times where we'd have to like walk places and all, and maybe we'd go for walks or whatever. I don't remember what that case was in particular. Gosh, I still remember even I even remember when I used to walk to school. You know, nowadays, I don't think, like, I mean, nowadays, I'm pretty sure my sister wouldn't walk to school. Not because she doesn't want to, but because she's not allowed to. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about, I could ask her why she doesn't walk to school. Like, the school that she goes to isn't even that far away. And I'm pretty sure there were cases where even I had to, because it's the same high school I studied at. She's in high school, by the way. She's growing so fast. She's a sophomore now. Oh my god. But yeah, my sister, she's studying in the same high school me and my brother studied in. Like, I finished high school in that school. My brother started and finished high school in that school. And it's not that far away. And I'm pretty sure there were cases where I even had to walk to school. Or at least I walked back home. And the walk back home, it's a long one, but it's not that awful. But, no, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if she just doesn't want to do the walk, or if she just straight up isn't allowed to. And not even because I said so. But at the same time, sure, she'd be fine. If I was fine, who says she wouldn't be? Maybe the problem is just because she's a girl, and oh my god, girls, you know, like they're in greater danger. But which, unfortunately, I think no, it's not just a stereotype. In a way, it's also true. Which, or so I think. I would love to be proven wrong. I seriously would love to be proven wrong on this. That is why every recording. I don't think this is a because it definitely was not a good idea. And then like he gets to pay the price, and now it's all on video. Did you ever upload any of those videos anywhere? I mean, they were like very personal videos, but it'd be funny if it happened to be like on YouTube or something, and we just get to see these crazy stunts, you know, and then see like how badly things turn out. Hopefully, I mean, if it's on YouTube, I don't think it would be that bad. Otherwise, YouTube would have like taken it down. Oh my god, I forgot to mute my phone. And all the YouTube before they the next best bet is hoping that it got archived and that it can be found through, like, you know, if you didn't archive it, you know, maybe it's Oh, the DVDs. Ah, sweet. So it is, at least there's some personal archive of it. But as for the internet, like maybe it's archived through the Wayback Machine, but I don't know about that because again, like, excuse me, I don't know how the Wayback Machine works exactly, but I don't think they always just randomly pick websites and archive them, unless if they do, and they're doing their best to archive the entirety of the internet. I don't know. It wouldn't pass in the PC, and it wouldn't pass. Oh, because it's just that, like, it's just that bad. Wait, it actually is that bad? Like, you actually got that hurt? Oh, now I'm actually worried. Even though this is probably footage from like so long ago, it wouldn't even matter. You know, I need to rotate the canvas around like this. There we go. Have I ever said the story of my first time playing an adult game and I was just a little kid? This was back in the Newgrounds days, by the way. Oh, actually, before I continue, no shit. Bunch of bros drinking and swearing and doing the most absurd things. And I'm sure there's a place for that somewhere. If not YouTube, then there's always gonna be like those websites, but you know, somewhere on the internet there's a place for it. And even if, like, as long as no blood is being actually, even if there is blood, I don't know what the policies really are, but I don't think it's that strict here on YouTube, as long as no one's just straight up dying or somebody's getting decapitated. Running naked up to hornet's nest. Oh yeah, no, that's definitely gonna get taken down unless you censor it heavily. Yeah, that's kind of the problem with the internet. Like, in some cases you can upload some of this really raunchy content, but even when you do it, you have to censor it quite heavily to the point that's like it's basically missing the point. But see who could stand there the longest. Jesus, that is, I would absolutely not be surprised if that was on you know, a video like that would certainly be fitting off those websites that we talked about earlier. It will definitely be better fit there if it's just that, if it's that bad. Or not bad per se, if it's that, like, aggressively violent or something. But as for, like, YouTubers, the camera, so yeah, nah, definitely safer. You were, if anything, I'd say, I would assume you're like the safe kid. You're the one who, or not kid, I guess, because if you guys were drinking and all, then you were probably in your early 20s to late 10s. Oh, this line's not going. Cackling like an insane person right now. It'll certainly make for a fun time to watch, like movie night, if you were to like play the DVDs with those friends or with other people. But I imagine you'd have to put give some kind of advisory to people, like, warning, the content you're about to see is very vulgar, very violent, something like that. Which, yeah, like, that's nice. Froggy, what's up? I haven't seen you in a while, but I've been seeing you uploading like crazy on Instagram. Seriously, keep up the good work. I'm pretty sure I'm following you on Instagram. Pretty sure I am. Yeah, because you followed me, and then I figured out who you were. It was not that hard. You've been uploading lots of stuff. Really enjoying what you got up there. Oh my gosh, I don't have to send that yet. But yeah. Forgot about your scar on your upper lip. Oh dang, I don't even know, like, I mean, I'm guessing it's not even a very noticeable scar. I wasn't paying attention, granted, whenever I watch, like, when I watch your videos and all. I imagine it's not like that much. Consume your fluids. Speaking of, I'm gonna be requiring my own fluids too, because, like, all this talking is making me thirsty. But yeah, how have you been, Froggy? And oh, it was a surgery. Wait, so what happened to your lip before that? Oh, don't tell me your lip got split open or something. That'd be quite brutal. Yeah, because I mean, these are supposed to be dark, like just looking at Stefan's profile picture, but then everything's black and it's just not gonna look as good. I could make it look good, but that's gonna require so much more time, and I'm running out of time tonight. Yeah, such friendly, mellow music from Sonic games. And then the subjects we were talking about. Oh yeah, I was about to go into the story because we were talking about, like, the old internet back when there was, like, little to no quality control. People just uploaded stuff and you'd see some of the most horrific things. Yo, what's up, Ducky? Welcome to the stream. We're talking, currently the subject matter we're talking about is, like, old internet injuries and old internet and pretty brutal content, be it stuff like Stefan's stories, which are stories that he himself saw in person, or it was a freckle but it was a big mole. Oh wow. But yeah, it's like pretty brutal stories, the kind of stuff that you can't really share on the internet because it's just that bad, or like if you do, it's either gonna be very censored or hope that it doesn't get taken down. I'm gonna eat a cracker, by the way. Not sponsored by Ritz Crackers, but oh, oh yeah, they definitely added shorts, just like how Instagram either added or emphasized. No, I think Instagram already had Reels even before TikTok. But Instagram put really hammered down the focus on Reels when, like, TikTok started coming around and, you know, becoming this big thing and whatnot. Do you guys know that before TikTok it was Musical.ly? If I remember correctly, like, Musical.ly got bought by the people who currently own TikTok, and also before it was even TikTok, it was Musical.ly. And Musical.ly was, like, my sister used to use it. That's why I know so much about Musical.ly. Lots of people used it. It really was more about music. Water. And yeah, those, I'm pretty sure you can find some pretty messed up stuff even on, like, TikTok and whatnot. Again, quality control, there is a lot more quality control nowadays. Lots of stuff you wouldn't see back then. Lots of stuff you would see just about everywhere back then, no matter what. Nowadays you don't just find it as easily. Like, you actually have to be actively looking for it. But that's just not the case nowadays. I mean, back then you didn't have to be actively looking for it. Nowadays you have to. And it's like, do you really want to find some of that really messed up stuff? Hey, disfruta de tu café. Aquí estamos todavía hablando de cosas. Aquí estamos hablando de cosas bien, no tan apetizantes. O tendré cuidado con mis palabras aquí. Pero estamos hablando del internet viejo. There was a one time I used to use Newgrass. Oh, this is the song. This is the song that's God, there's so much I want to talk about, but or that's being talked about. But, like, this song, this is not this song was actually stolen. Hey, Spanish is a great language. It's a hard language to learn, at least for many people. The closest languages to it are Italian and Portuguese. Straight up Portuguese, it's like a sibling to Spanish with how similar they are. And Italian is like a cousin, not too distant of a cousin, but it's a cousin nonetheless because of how similar. Dude, this song is such a banger, but then I learned that this song was stolen, because the original composer for this song is not credited. Like, the composer for this version of the song is credited, sure, but this song was not composed by that person. They just like went ahead, grabbed the song, and put it on Sonic and the Black Knights. You know, just gave it a Sonic and the Black Knight flair, and it's so good. But gosh, learning that fact kind of ruins it. It doesn't ruin the fact that the song is good. It's just like that nearly choked on my own saliva. You'll get better over time learning Spanish, though. You know, it just takes time. Like anything, like learning anything, it just takes time. That's really it. And there is a lot to learn about Spanish. There truly is. Being born in Puerto Rico myself, like, I mean, I can certainly tell you that there was a lot I had to learn compared to English. I guess the biggest difficulty with English is how inconsistent it is. Whereas with Spanish, I mean, it has some of those inconsistencies. Like, one word will have multiple meanings. For example, como, C-O-M-O, como, means so many things in Spanish. It can be used in so many different contexts. Was different live I was at Karma was there? A different live I was at Karma was there? Wait, what do you mean by that? I mean, no offense, I'm just a little confused by what you mean by that. Like JoJo Karma? Like from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? I'm genuinely confused. I don't know what I'm missing here. Oh no, wait, no, actually I do have to set it to line art anyways. Okay. Jojo Siwa. I don't know who Jojo. Isn't she like, isn't she like a kid singer or something? Who's Jojo Siwa again? Oh god. I'm telling you, I'm like, this sort of stuff, I am very, it's very out of my league. Like, I know so little, so nothing about it. Who's Jojo Siwa? This is gonna bug me. Where's my phone? I swear I've heard that name before and I still don't know. Jojo Siwa. Oh yeah, like she was a kid singer and wow, she's 21 years old now? Jeez. Jeez. Looking at the photos. Holy crap. What the duck indeed. Jojo referencia. No es una referencia de Jojo Bizarre Adventure. Es una referencia de Jojo Siwa. Oh my god, though. I'm looking up photos. Yeah, she's 21. Dude, like, she was a kid. Just a few years ago, she was just a kid. And now I'm looking at photos and, like, she went from being all pink and girly and pastel and this and that. And now I'm seeing, like, photos of her and straight up wearing, like, black and looking all metal and stuff. Like, I know, where did the time go? What the heck? Oh no! Not I want a duck being here like, remember Jojo Siwa? This is her now. Feel old yet? Like, oh my gosh. I mean, I know that's not what you meant, duck, but that's pretty much where we are now. Now that I'm looking up Jojo Siwa. Holy crap. I don't even know if Jojo Siwa was like someone my sister used to like watch or anything. I feel like she might have, like, her content, you know, the kind of stuff she makes and all. She got akumatized by Hawkmoth and became Karma. I know of Miraculous Ladybug. One of my cousins was, and probably still is, obsessed with that show. It was her favorite show of all time. In fact, I think one of her birthday parties was based around the show. Okay, I think that's it for the line art. Here's how the line art's looking, by the way. Not too bad though. The details on Stefan art, some of the details on Stefan art kind of gone. Oh, I forgot about this. Clear the selection. But yeah, no, I haven't watched much of Ladybug, but I know like the general stuff of it. But I don't know what not into Sonic Lost World soundtrack, man. It's so lame. I mean, some songs are good. Proud drawing is so cool. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, but yeah, now I gotta do this shit. Proud drawing. My drawing. Nah, I'm proud of this. I'm proud of all my little axolotls. I really want to do something more with them, though. I've talked time and time again about how I want to do so much more with them. Like maybe turn them into stickers that I then send. Like I then actually get to mail to the people who they're based on. I can do that easily for Instagram, even Discord. But I probably won't be able to do that with the people on Julie. It's a leisurely pastime. Yeah. And one which I'm not sure if to condone or not, but then again, I drew this, so I guess that speaks for itself. Oh right, I'm doing the shape. I need to do this. Are there any other gaps I should keep in mind? I mean, I guess this little gap right here could just be part of the fin, like the fin kind of just goes like this. I don't think there's much in terms of little gaps that I need to color. Oh yeah, so this is Stefan. This is Stefan, the guy who's also here in chat. Say hi to Stefan. He's here bullying Oho, which is this axolotl right here. This character right here is Oho Gamer. He's not in the chat right now. I'm not sure if he's gonna be able to make it. From the sounds of it, it's possible he's not. It's very likely he's not, which is a bit of a bummer, but yeah, I guess it is what it is, you know. Some people make it, some people don't. Oh no! It's all it's all white. The sketch is gone. No, there go the details. Oh. Anyway, I'm gonna have to put this up here. Oh, it's Eclipse Cannon from Sonic, and from not Sonic, Shadow the Hedgehog. Dude, imagine an alternate universe where Shadow is the main character and Sonic isn't. How would that be? I mean, I guess at that point, we might not even get Shadow. At that point, we might actually be sticking to Terios. Flip the can. No, I don't want to. It doesn't look that bad. You know, it doesn't actually look that bad with the canvas flipped. But I guess that's the thing, drawing axolotl characters versus drawing human characters. I mean, it can apply. These drawings are staying black and white. Black, white, and gray now. I might have to go back to the axolotls I drew traditionally in order to add the grays for them. Cause I don't know, it feels kind of unfair that now all these digital axolotls, I'm giving them the grays and all, but when it comes to like the ones I did traditionally, they're just staying stuck in exclusively black and white. Like, it just seems unfair to me. Gingy's, for example, her Afterglow axolotl definitely is deserving of having a noogie. It's definitely deserving of having grays. Like, let's see. Maybe I can add the photo real quickly just to show it off. I should have it around here. I should have the finished one around here somewhere if I can find it. Ah, yeah. Okay, so here's Gingy's. I definitely that's not. I'm trying to zoom into the canvas itself. But yeah, I feel like it is definitely deserving. Hey, galletitas. Oye, yo tengo unas galletas aquí que me quiero comer, pero quiero hablar también y tengo mi boca llena de galletas Ritz. If Crazy Cat is going for cookies, then I'm going for cookies. And by cookies, I mean crackers. I'm eating my crackers. I don't know. But, yeah, this is Ginger's. You know that axolotl. Yeah, no, I know that. In fact, I know that fact so well, I've even played around with it in terms of character designs. I don't think axolotls can even have scars because of how good their healing is. But I still give some axolotl scars because, come on, scars are awesome. But anyways, yeah, this is Ginger's axolotl, based on her OC Afterglow, and like, I feel it is very deserving of having grays on it. Dude, Sonic Advance has such a good such a good soundtrack. Like, the paws here, they could be, they could have gray on them. The pants definitely could have not only the grays but also the stars, which I didn't even include them on this because when I did this, I gave a copy to Ginger so she could add the stars herself. You know, if she were to like color it in and all, I thought it'd be like a fun little gift. You know, you get to color your own axolotl. Like, how fun is that? And I hope that's the point I got across. Hey, disfrútate de tus galletas. Ay, yo quiero seguir comiéndome las mías, pero sigo hablando aquí. I hope I got the point across in a good way, and I didn't just make it sound like, hey, I drew you this thing, now you get to color it, and cause I don't wanna, like, that's not what I meant. It's like, I could color it, I could definitely add certain details and all, but, but yeah, no, I definitely could do more work on this one, especially with the grays, and it, you know, I feel kind of bad for, like, having these traditional axolotls not have the grays on them. So yeah, I might just do that. It shouldn't even take me that long. Actually, let me flip the canvas. Fun fact, I used to wear glasses when I was a kid. Or like not even when I was a kid. Both. Yeah, I used to wear glasses both when I was a kid and as a young adult, but unfortunately, like, I lost my glasses from when I was a young adult. I probably accidentally drew them out when I drew out my old backpack, because my old backpack got all moldy and stuff, which really sucked because I liked how I looked with my glasses, even though I didn't really need them. They were more like reading glasses, if anything. No, wait, no, I need the symmetry. Oh, now I know what I'm trying to do. Boom, there we go. There goes this good. Okay, dogs. I mean, hey, you're doing much better than I do. I don't brush my teeth at night very often. I always brush them in the morning, but I really need to be brushing them in the night. I swear I'm a clean person, I swear. You know, not all of the classic Sonic music. Well, just for you guys, I'm gonna brush my teeth before I go to bed tonight, and maybe the night after, and the night after that, and just keep the habit going, so I don't wake up with with a mouth that tastes like crud. What were we talking about? I do not remember what we were talking about. I've been broke, breasted, and bruised. There is nothing like a toothache. Oh no, brother. Oh no, brother. Teeth pain is awful, because anything bad in the mouth sucks so much. Nothing is as bad as a toothache. No, I don't think these would be that color. Actually, no, it would be. Actually, I think the entirety of Oho would be gray, just because like this is white. Like not even just toothaches. Like I know it's awful. It's why I wear a denture. It starts hurting. Spit that. Me están comiendo. No los mosquitos. Mata a todos los mosquitos que puedas. Y trata de protegerte como puedas también. Prende un abanico si posible. Creo que eso ayuda. Stefan, do you know how to protect from mosquitoes? Because Crazy Cat might need that help against the mosquitoes. Dentures. Wait, aren't dentures fake teeth? Termacell. Pues ahí tienes una solución. Crazy Cat usa Termacell. Yo no sé qué es Termacell. I don't know what Termacell is. It won't work for the big one on the big ones. Oh. Yeah. Oh yeah. La manera de protegerse es dejar que mueran para hacernos inmunes. Ah, sí, la manera para yo protegerme de avispas es dejar que me piquen para que yo sea inmune. Ya, definitivamente trata eso. Oye, Froggy, no sé si estuviste aquí, pero yo antes hablé de de aquella vez que en Puerto Rico, esto fue hace años, me picaron mosquitos, como cualquier tiempo. Pero algunos parecen que tenían chikungunya, dengue y zika, y yo tenía todo. Yo tenía chikungunya, yo tenía dengue y yo tenía zika y sobreviví. ¡Uf! Soy fuerte. That's why we carry guns, to shoot the mosquitoes. Ahí tienes otra solución. Mátalos con una pistola. No haga eso. Yeah, we got big ones here. They look like big mosquitoes that look like turkey. Dude, how even? Where are you, Australia? What the hey? Pasa de nivel contra el jefe. El mosquito pavo. Un mosquito tan grande que se parece como pavo, dice Stephen. ¿Dónde consigue la pistola? Stephen, where can Crazy Cat get a gun to shoot the pistols? I'm kidding. Don't encourage Crazy Cat to get a gun. She's just a kid. Slightly north of Florida. Oh no. So if you can have giant mosquitoes, that means I can have giant mosquitoes. I mean, I live further up from there, so I'm not getting them. Hopefully. I look forward to not getting them ever. But you know how it is with invasive species nowadays. Oh, those Chinese wasps are probably out there somewhere. You think Oho looks fine with the gray? Or maybe I shouldn't have. I'm not gonna. I can tell you in like DMs and all, but I'm not gonna expose what state I live in here on YouTube. Just just because I don't want this on. Like here on YouTube, people can just look for it. They can just find this information. It's not that hard to do as long as they remember or they know where to look in the first place. So I'd much rather not expose myself like that. But if anything, I could just tell you on like DMs or something if I remember. I mean, I could do that even now. And you know what they say, curiosity killed the cat. Only that in this case, it'll be the inverse. Instead of you dying from me giving you information, it'll be me dying. Where even are you? Where even? Oh my god, that's not the thing. Whoa. Oh. Oh yeah. Yeah, and I would not like those nutters to find out where my it's not required. I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a hint in the DMs. I think a while back about some guy traveling across the US and attacking some guy with a hammer over a video game. Yeah, real crazy people out there. Wait, what the gotta go? Oh, I mean, if you gotta get sleep, Duck, then you gotta get sleep. In any case, I'm happy to have had you on this stream, and if you're able to stick around, that's cool. But if you gotta go, then you gotta go. In any case, whether you go now or you go later, you have a good night. And oh gosh, I smacked my key dial. You have a good night and rest up plenty. And thank you for joining. And if you're still here, and if you're still gonna be here, or if you come back again, thank you for staying longer and tagging along in the chat. Tonight's been a fun stream. Holy cow. Fuera de broma, lo ideal es que viajes demasiado para dejar que tu cuerpo se acostumbre a los piquetes de mosca. Que hay diferentes especies de mosca. Y el cuerpo solo se acostumbra a los de tu zona. Yeah, yo debería de viajar más. I really should travel more. Why is my brother calling me? Oh my gosh, why is he? I'm streaming! Oh golly, I don't have the chat berry. Remnants of Hurricane Debbie probably carried some of these. Jeez! Ain't no freaking way they're that big! What in the heck? How are there mosquitoes that big? How? How are there mosquitoes so big they gotta make a sign of just how big those mosquitoes are? That's not a mosquito. That's not a freaking mosquito. That's an SCP for all I know. That's some creature from a horror movie. Why is there not a movie like A Quiet Place, but about giant mosquitoes? Right? That's a moscote. It's a moscote. That's a muscoat. Holy cow. I think I'll leave the arms. I like that. Should I maybe make the whole... Should I maybe make Stefan's tail? Again, I don't have references, so I don't even know how I do the tail. This is sign that yeah, no, nature has been prepared. Nature has always been prepared. We just, I don't know, we're just resilient somehow. We just survive somehow. We're the impossible to kill species. Like, it's insane. Moscot suena jefe final, exacto. Justo como lo que dijiste aquí arriba. Ah, no. 100 vidas. 100 de vida. Daño 150. Veneno, irritación 999. Yep. Do you want to? Yes, please send me a character ref ASAP. Because I'm still trying to like figure out where certain colors go, and I'm just not having a good time figuring this out. I'm kind of going on my own. Like, Oho's supposed to be yellow or like orangey actually, so it wouldn't make sense for him to be like this gray. Okay, received. Dude, I wish I've had this photo all this time. What the heck? This is such a good reference. Okay, so I did the tail good, actually. I did the tail good. I don't know if I want to color the fin, the top fin gray, or if just like leave it white. But dude, this is such a saving grace. Why did I not ask sooner? Why did I not ask sooner? Why am I this... Anyway, I mean, everything seems to check out, really. I guess if anything, I'll color in the coat as well. Porque recordé Hollow Knight cuando hablamos de mosquitos. Digo, estamos hablando de insectos. Fíjate, Hollow Knight tiene mosquitos. Tiene unos insectos. Hay unos insectos en Hollow Knight que son como mosquitos. Yeah, there are some bugs in Hollow Knight that are very mosquito-like. So, you know, why not? Oh my god, there's one bug in particular, one enemy in particular from Hollow Knight that's so notorious for being like really annoying. Gosh, even I hate them. I forgot what they were called. I forgot what they were called, but they're like these guys that spit, that have, that when they're just like, when it's one and it's like the weaker type, it only does one speed that is just, hey, hola, bienvenido al stream, caramelito. Estoy aquí brincando entre inglés y español. Espero que puedas disfrutar del stream mientras que brinco de lenguaje a lenguaje. Estamos hablando de moscotes. Gigantescos mosquitos. ¿Usted ha tenido que lidiar con mosquitos de donde ustedes? Probablemente debería de preguntarte cómo estás, pero aquí estoy preguntándote. Oye, tú, bienvenido al stream, ¿eres nueva? Bienvenido al stream. ¿Has lidiado con mosquitos? Porque aparentemente hay mosquitos más grandes que un tigre. Más grande que mi perro Sammy, Dito. ¿Cómo va a ser? Imagínate estar bien tranquilo en tu cuarto y que empiece... Is it okay if you put your axolotl on Instagram? Oh, definitely. Go for that. I'd appreciate that. If I've drawn an axolotl for you, feel free to post it, share it, do whatever you want with it, just credit me, okay? If you decide to like redraw the axolotl, I don't know, maybe you trace it over, I'd prefer you don't, but if you do, I can't stop you, but please credit me. That's all I ask, you know, at Axonic3D on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Newgrounds, shoot, add me on Discord, it's all the same. It really is all the same. I probably have one of the most consistent profiles. De que mi mente WTF. De que mosquitos. Estamos hablando de mosquitos. ¿Sabes qué es un mosquito? Aquel insecto que pica a la gente. Aparecen en lugares húmedos. Son una chavienda. Imagínate estar bien tranquilo en tu cuarto y que empiece a sonar una música épica y estar... ¡No! No, esa sería mi gran pesadilla. No me encantaría para nada, no. Creo que esto casi está. Casi. Debería. I think this is done. Sí, sí sé que, pero... sí, no, es... ¿qué es? Como en Florida, dijo Stephen, que hay mosquitos enormes. O un poco más arriba de... ¿Sabes qué? Voy a conseguirlo. ¿Quién? Oh, digo, estoy consiguiendo fotos. I'm looking for photos of these giant mosquitoes, and I'm not seeing them. I'm seeing mosquito, some pretty large looking mosquito, but apparently they're impossible. Estoy viendo algunos mosquitos. Aquí, digo, busqué mosquitos gigantes, pero no estoy viendo a real biggest mosquito. American giant mosquitoes. What is the world's largest mosquito? Mosquito Joe. Okay, so aparentemente se llama Mosquito Joe. Let me see. Mosquito Joe. No, never mind. It's not called Mosquito Joe. Olvídalo. No se llama Mosquito Joe. No sé. No sé, pero de cualquier manera, mosquito grande, mosquito pequeño. Either way, giant mosquito, small mosquito, doesn't matter. I hate it. I hate it all. Aquí aprovechando que tengo... disfrútate. Yo tengo unas galletas Ritz aquí que me quiero disfrutar, pero después no puedo hablar porque tengo una boca llena de galletas. Man, y'all got all the snacks. I've got Ritz, but because I keep talking, I can't eat them. Otherwise, I have a mouthful of Ritz. Hey, you guys want Ritz ASMR? Yeah, that was probably really bad. I'm sorry. It's so funny though. We got the funny clown music playing and here I am eating Ritz. Oh yeah. I should finish this drawing. I mean, I don't know. I think I'm done. I say and then I continue. Thing is, I was checking it on my phone, not on my computer, so I kinda can't. I guess this should be a little bit lighter. Like, how much lighter is that? That's not light enough. Maybe about like that much. Yeah, that should be able to differentiate. Oh wait, I should probably have sent you the mosquito. That's the thing, I wasn't able to find it, and what I did find, I mean, I found the photo that you sent me, Stefan, but it's not, but it didn't say like what the mosquito is. De hablar de tanto de Montgomery. Eso sería nítido, fíjate, de dibujar un moscote. That would be really fun to draw a mosquito boss. And in the style of Hollow Knight. Y en el estilo de Hollow Knight. Eso sería bien brutal. Yo lo haría. I would do that, but with these streams, I'm more focused on drawing the axolotls. Though that said, I might just... Okay. After this stream is done, I'm gonna do a poll. Cuando este stream termine, yo voy a hacer como una... no un quiz, un poll, ¿cómo se llama? No un tubo. Not a poll like P-O-L-E, I mean P-O-L-L. But yeah, I'm gonna pull up a poll asking if I should make Wednesday streams, Oodle of Doodle streams. I used to do these back when I first started streaming, when I first started streaming my art, doing like art streams, that is. And basically I just do doodles. I draw whatever, you guys get to say what you want me to draw. Mis streams de Oodles of Doodles es literalmente yo dibujo lo que ustedes me digan que dibuje. Y mientras que no me digan qué dibujar, yo simplemente dibujaré lo que me dé la gana. No tiene que ser un ajolote, no tiene que ser ni en mi estilo, aunque lo más probablemente lo sea. O sea, voy a preguntar eso cuando termine con stream. Lo voy a poner en el community tab. It's gonna be in the community tab, va a estar en la tablilla de comunidad. O sea, ustedes pueden contestar ahí y lo publicaré en otras medias sociales también. Para que, ¿sabes? Para saber qué la gente piensa. I'm gonna post a poll as well on like other social medias, you know, on Discord, on Instagram, and see what people think. Because as much as I love doing these axolotl streams, I also like to think of what about the rest of YouTube? What do they think? And I know, don't think about what other people think, but I can't help myself, man. Like, I want to make something out of YouTube as well. Quiero hacer algo de YouTube y sería chévere si hiciese algo para YouTube, y siento que esa es la segunda mejor cosa que puedo hacer, porque estos streams, ok, chévere, pero no mucha gente a veces entran, digo, los tengo a ustedes y agradezco mucho tenerlos a ustedes, de verdad. Pero por lo menos un stream ahí, digo, este stream sería, los de Oodles of Doodles sería para ustedes también, porque estaría dibujando lo que ustedes me pidan. He tenido gente que vienen a los streams y me dicen, ¿me puedes dibujar esto? Y yo digo, no, perdón, eso no es lo que estoy haciendo. O si quieres que te dibuje un ajolote, tienes que comentar. Oye, caramelito, si quieres que yo te dibuje un ajolote, tienes que dejar un comentario en el video en la descripción. Yeah, basically. And that's what I try. I try not to care, but at the same time, I can't help but think about, like, for instance, like content. I haven't uploaded much in terms of content. I finally finished that Sonic.exe remake animation, and I didn't finish the animation, but I finished I got to do the the storyboard, I guess. Well, whatever it is, you know, the animatic. Yeah, I got to finish that animatic, and I might have to redo it as well because so much of the story has changed. I've been thinking about the story ever since. And a lot about that animatic is so gonna change. O sea, no puedes dibujar. Puedes dibujar otra cosa que puedas dibujar. Digo, no en estos streams. En estos streams yo no voy a dibujar otras cosas. Yo solo voy a dibujar ajolotes. Pero si yo hago streams de Oodles of Doodles, eso literalmente yo dibujo lo que sea. Si ustedes quieren que yo dibuje un personaje de tu juego favorito o película favorita, lo haré. Como pidan o como me dé la gana. O sea, si nadie pide, yo simplemente dibujo. So, posting dashcam videos and no sound, just 30 to 45 second clips of all your stuff was taken down for copyright? Was it because of the music playing? Like maybe you had music from the radio? Because that's definitely gonna give you a copyright strike, unfortunately, because of how YouTube works. It's honestly why I'm even scared of playing like video game music. So far I haven't gotten a strike, but the concern is very much there, you know. Like anytime, like I've had to ask around to see if like no music either, and yet, and it was your dash cam. That is crazy. I really wonder why. It's just absurd. Es absurdo como YouTube puede tumbar videos simplemente porque le da la gana. It's absurd how YouTube can just take down videos because it wants to. Just because it wants to. Just because it thinks it's a funny thing to do. You know, take down a video just because. Taking it directly off your dashcam and uploading it, and you get copyright strikes. Like, again, that's just ridiculous. Exactly. Like, your video was just that good. It was that good. It was gonna be the #1 video on YouTube. They had to take it down because otherwise, like, no one could compete. No one could compete. That was just gonna be it. Google owns YouTube. Yep. Si se puede en otro stream, ¿me puedes dibujar muy chico toquito de Demon Slayer, please? Si hago el stream, y me acuerdo, yo no he dibujado, fíjate, yo jamás he dibujado personajes de Demon Slayer. So ese sería nuevo para mí. Pero si hago el stream, si logro hacer el stream de Oodles of Doodles, alternativamente, tú te refieres a hacer el comentario. Tú puedes porque si tú quieres a tu Ishiro como un ajolote, digo, lo puedo hacer en el Oodles of Doodles, pero de nuevo, eso depende si yo hago los streams. Y va a ser un doodle, va a ser algo ahí bien rapidito, tal vez haga la cabeza o algo. Si dejas un comentario en el video, en la descripción, yo te lo dibujaré el personaje completo justo como es, pero como un ajolote. Eso sería lo único que cambiaría, que sería un ajolote. Y puedes decir lo que te dé la gana, sinceramente, ya mientras que no sea algo ofensivo. Yo lo dibujaré cuando vuelva a hacer los streams de dibujar los ajolotes, el cual podría hasta ser el próximo, ya mientras que reciba ajolotes para dibujar. Sí, mejor en ajolotes, sí. Pues todo lo que tienes que hacer, como dije, dejas un comentario sencillo en el video, en la descripción. Puedes decir hola, puedes decir algo más elaborado, puedes poner hasta emoji. Y fíjate, yo podría hasta cambiar el dibujo. Espérate, me olvidé que la cosa del comentario. ¡Oh, verdad! Estoy yendo en contra de mis reglas. Ay, bendito. Mi regla es que yo voy a dibujar la foto de perfil. Me olvidé. Terminaría dibujando tu foto de perfil, ¿no? Bueno, yo no puedo ver tu foto de perfil desde aquí. Digo, está bien pequeñita en mi computadora. Vamos a ver. Si le doy en Go to Channel, lo podré ver mejor. Yo no sé quién era Toishiro. Who's Toishiro from Demon Slayer again? Again, I haven't seen the show, so I don't know character names all too well. Oh, no, that's not the character in your profile picture at all. Ese no es el personaje en tu foto de perfil para nada. Ya, porque si quieres que dibuje a Toishiro, requiere que él sea tu foto, o que ella, no sé, que Toishiro sea tu foto de perfil. Pero ese no es tu foto de perfil. No, I haven't seen. I started like the first episode, and I think I started the first episode a long time ago, and I think I got to finish that. I got to finish the first episode, but I didn't go much further from there. Oh, by the way, what do you think of this as finished? I mean, is it readable? That's like my one concern. Like, is it readable? Can you tell what is a you, Stefan, and what is Oho? Excuse me. Like, this is supposed to be part of your arm here. Wait, hold on, first of all, let me add the sketch layer back down here. Mechanical pencil. Yeah, like this is supposed to be your arm, all this here, and I'm worried about whether that's readable or not. This is like part of your shirt, you know, the shirt is over. This is technically your torso, I guess, your character's torso. To continue through 6 episodes and stuff, you know, I can't, like, I really will be needing to. I really need to be willing to take the time with it, because my time management is gosh awful. And when it comes to shows, I want to sit down and watch it, binge it like crazy, you know, just to get it out of the way. Ah, frick! I twisted my finger. Ow! Ugh! That hurts so bad. I didn't twist. I like pulled on the muscle in a painful way. Oh, that was so bad. But yeah, like it's the axolotl readable. Like, again, this is all, you know, this is all your character. Sí, hablo inglés y español. Y se me hace un poco, y he estado tratando más en estos streams de hablar ambos lenguajes, ambos idiomas a la misma vez. Es un poco como extra trabajo, pero trabajo que sabes, que no estoy opuesto a hacer. Pero sí, no, ¿qué estaba diciendo? Ya, pero Demon Slayer, ¡ay, absolutamente! Eso sería bien. Eso me encantaría. Sacho, yo no he jugado Hollow Knight en hace tanto tiempo, pero ese era uno de mis juegos favoritos. Y todavía lo es. thing is all the legs, but if you take a moment, you can distinguish whose leg is who. Yeah, and ojos is supposed to, like, your ojos has the gloves. Wait a minute, is this supposed to go? Hold on, I think I got the perspective wrong here. Because if I'm not mistaken, this should be, oh gosh, it's editing. This is supposed to be going behind Ojo's hand. Like, Ojo's hand is coming out. And it's coming out really far. Oh, Sasha. Y yo ni siquiera sé si me imagino que me estarías dibujando mi foto de perfil como un personaje de Hollow Knight. Lo que sea que se te ocurra, eso sería súper chévere. A mí me encanta. ¿Cuál es mi insecto favorito? No sé. Fíjate. Desde pequeño a mí me encantaban los scorpions. ¿Sabes los que son? Ever since I was a little kid, I always thought scorpions were really cool. So I guess a scorpion. Back when I played Spore, God, I want to play Spore so much more nowadays. But back when I played Spore, I even made a creature based on scorpions. Which was a really cool looking. It was a really cool looking creature. I forgot what they were named. Yeah, clip that gill tip and let's look at it. Yeah. Let me get my eraser. Why is my pen so squeaky on my screen? I think that looks good. Play Link to the Past. I've never even finished the Link to the Past, dude. Like, I think I've even gotten as far as to the Dark World, but I never finished it. And I call myself a Zelda fan. And I've never finished what some argue is the best Zelda game of all time, next to Ocarina of Time. Much better. Okay, yeah, so I guess I can call this finished then. Next up is just saving it, sharing it on the community tab here on YouTube, sharing it on Discord. I haven't been sharing them on Instagram. I want to make a post, but anytime I want to make a post, I want to make it real. Sonic Advance 2. I'm sorry, the fact that I'm hearing this song and I'm not hearing that narrator say Sonic Advance 2, it just gives me, ay, muchas gracias, te lo agradezco mucho. Yeah, aquí está Stefan, here's Stefan, and Ojo. So, oh wait, I need to save image, file type. It should save. Ah, crud. Well, I need to go back to editing. Finish Zelda 1, Link to the Past, and played 2. Hold on. Noogie. The forever Noogie. Transparent. So save it again, but not transparent. I always save as a PNG. I do not like JPEGs. I'm sorry, I don't work with JPEGs. I think they're best for, if I'm not mistaken, they're best for photos, but when it comes to like digital stuff, like digital art and all, PNG is the way to go, at least for me. Man, poor Rojo is just not having the best day of his life with the Eternal Noogie here. But yeah, there we go. Next up, the next axolotl for, depending on, okay, I'll upload the poll after this stream is done. I mean, first things first, I'm gonna upload on the community tab the axolotl. You know, I'm gonna upload a photo of these two. And actually, let's take a good look at them here for a bit. Yeah. I'm gonna upload these two on the community tab first, and then I'm gonna follow up with a poll asking if y'all would prefer if I keep doing axolotl streams on Wednesday, or if I should do if I should have Oodles of Doodle streams from now on Wednesdays. And I'll like explain a little bit the axolotl streams. I just continue finishing the axolotl sketches I've drawn, and Oodles of Doodles, I just draw whatever. You know, I make oodles of doodles. I make a lot of doodles. That's really it. But yeah, whether it be for Wednesday or Friday, the next axolotl I'll be working on is Maze, which is very far down the list. I know, like crazy. I'm skipping axolotls here. But thing is, I thought about it, right? I thought about it, and it's like, I don't know, man. It just feels a little unfair that I've got people like you, Stefan, right? And Scythe and whatnot. I mean, I've already drawn you guys. I literally just finished drawing you, Stefan, but I got you guys who come here to these streams very often. You guys have been you know, pretty active and all, and I really appreciate it. But then I go ahead and I don't draw your axolotl. I don't like, you know, I don't draw your axolotl sooner. Like, I don't know, it just rubs me the wrong way. Say Crazy Cat, right? Crazy Cat comes to nearly all of the streams, and I still haven't finished her. I mean, I've drawn her axolotl. She has it. She has an axolotl, but I haven't finished it. You know, kind of like how I have for all these, and like she's here nearly every stream. So, yeah, Crazy Cat, tú quien estás aquí en casi todos los streams, no se me parece un poco injusto no dibujar, no haber terminado tu ajolote. So, considering that May's axolotl should be a pretty simple one, if I have time, the next axolotl I'll do on that same stream, and if not, I'll like split it into 2 parts. It's gonna be Crazy Cats. El próximo ajolote que voy a dibujar, si logro terminar el de May a tiempo, en ese mismo día, el próximo que terminaré será el de Crazy Cat. ¿Te dejas que le estás haciendo el ajolote? El ajolote al ajolote. Que le estoy haciendo el ajolote al ajolote. O no sé qué sea. Le está haciendo el ajolote al ajolote. ¿Qué le está haciendo? ¿Qué le está haciendo ¿qué está haciendo de Stefan? Si puedo. No puedo darle zoom. No me está permitiendo. No me permite. Pero le está haciendo como... en inglés se le llama el noogie. Le está como que apuñalando la cabeza. Pero no metiendo de puño, sino como que sobándole con las muñecas. No las muñecas. Sobándole la cabeza, pero bien duro, bien duro, causándole un montón de dolor. Eso es lo que le está haciendo en la cabeza. I think it's justifiable to do the more active viewer first. Exactly. And not only that, but it helps. It also, like, when it comes to promoting the streams, it makes it a lot easier too, because it's as simple as, this is the axolotl that I'll be working on for the next stream, you know? Unlike with the sketches where it's like, these are the comments that I'll be drawing next, but it's like, when it came to the sketches, I couldn't really say like, I'm drawing this, and that person, because maybe the first person has a very complex profile picture, and then the next one has a simple one, and I can finish fast, but because of the first one, I only have enough time for those 2, so... But yeah, it just seems fair to me to draw like the users who are here most, to draw them first. Me parece justo dibujar a la gente que vienen a los streams más primero. Probablemente después de estos 2 voy a terminar también el ajolote de Clown Dogs, quien desafortunadamente no está en este stream. Y tampoco estuvo en el stream del viernes. Espero que ellos se encuentren, que Clown Dogs se encuentre bien. Pero I hope Clown Dogs is okay, because they weren't on this stream and they weren't on the one this Friday either, if I remember correctly. Pero primero tengo que escanear su ajolote. I have scanned like these sketches you see were digital. I scanned them on my printer, which also has a scanner on it. All I have is a photo that I took of Clown Dogs' axolotl, and I'm not gonna work with the photos, so you can see them all in the community tabs, by the way. That's where the photo is. But anywho, yeah, it's 11 now, so I'm gonna make the post, share it around, and I'll make the poll as well. Thank you all so much for joining. Muchísimas gracias por entrar al stream y conversando and chatting along. Seriously, this was another really fun stream, and it was this much fun thanks to all of y'all. It was fun learning about Stefan's stories about injuries and all kinds of crazy adventures. The adult Skittles. I may as well call. I don't even take meds as much. I may as well call mine's that. Mine's will be bland flavored though. They're all white. En el boceto del dibujo mañana creo que lo tendré. ¡Yippee! Ay, eso estará bien chulo. Estoy seguro que sí. No sé cómo lo compartirás exactamente. Mi recomendación para compartir dibujos es poniéndolos en la tablilla de comunidad donde yo pongo mis dibujos aquí en YouTube y poniendo el o sea, dibujé a tal persona y cuando pongas el nombre de tal persona pones @axonic o @fulano de tal. ¿Cuándo vas a hacer sí, el ajolote toquito? Ajolote toquito. Ese lo más probable va a ser como dije, tal vez sea tal vez sea miércoles si hago el stream de Oodles of Doodles, en el cual podré dibujar a Toishiro y voy a poder dibujar cualquier otro, pero será miércoles. Mis streams son lunes, miércoles y viernes, de 9 de la noche a 11 de la noche Eastern Time, tiempo creo, así. Terminé el boceto de dibujo. Oh, vaya a ser el último mensaje. But anyways, thank you all so much for joining. Really appreciate having you all, and I'll see you guys either Wednesday or Friday. Hopefully, hopefully in one or both of them. But yeah, looking forward to seeing y'all. Espero verlos pronto en el próximo stream. De verdad, muchas gracias por venir. Este ha sido un stream bien divertido. Y me alegra mucho haberlos tenido. Buenas noches.